Hello everybody, welcome back to another Clutching Gaming video, and today I wanted to talk about my Peterborough 2025 UK experience. Worded that bit weirdly. If you don't know, Peterborough is a place in the UK, this is for my majoritively American audience. Peterborough is a place in the UK that basically kind of, I don't know what it stands for, really. It's just a place. It's got a really large mall. Well, it's not large, but it's, of considerable size. It's called Queensgate. That's really one of the only things I can even talk about Peterborough. Basically, it's kind of near me. It's like not that far. It's 45 to 50 minutes away. And at the weekend, or Friday, yeah, pretty much at the weekend, me and my two friends, Shane and Caden, decided to go to Peterborough. So Shane took us. He wanted to go to the bike shop, so he stopped us off at Peterborough, like at the mall. I don't know, mall, shopping centre, whatever you want. I'll say mall for the sake of the fact that most of my audience is American. So dropped us off at the mall, and we got out, we walked to the mall, he went to go to the bike shop, and first of all, I was looking for the bathroom, because I needed a fat piss. Found it eventually. In fact, I had to do gymnastics to find it. Had a piss, went off, and then we explored some of the shops, literally not too bad. I went to a shop called Mankind. They do like stuff that guys will like, pop culture and stuff. I bought Red Hawk, like a big pop vinyl from there, a big Red Hawk from the Falcon, or from the Captain America 4 movie, Brave New World. So I bought that. And then as soon as we exited the mall, someone come up to us and asked for a cigarette. So I thought, fuck it, here you go. Gave him a cigarette, and then he offers us a Hugo Boss wallet, and he offered us, apparently it was worth 100 or 200 or something, and apparently I didn't really hear what he said because I wasn't really listening. I was kind of trying to text Shane, see where he was, but Caden said that apparently he offered it to us for about 100. What was it, 120? It was either 100, I think it was 20, actually. I don't even think it was 100. I think it was £20. I think it was £20. And I lied, basically. I just said, nah, I've been in there, splashed the cash, mate, I'm sorry. It was like, yeah, it's fine. Then walked off. Now, if he'd have just asked, apparently he needed to sell the wallet for money for a train ticket for his friend. So I basically analysed that and was like, really? Bearing in mind, his friend had walked off. I don't know why. So his friend obviously isn't that bothered about the money if he's not trying to pitch the wallet with him. So I just kind of felt it was a bit off, really. If he could just come up and said, can I have train money, I probably would have given it to him. I mean, I'd imagine with the amount of thought that went into that offer, it was probably for drugs. I don't really like stereotyping people, but it was the kind of person that you'd imagine come up to us and would ask for ask for money, so I guess we just assumed. But I'd have more respect if he'd just come up and asked for drug money, really. But anyway, we got back to the car, about to go to Showcase, and some fucking maniac drove what must have been 60 down this back road and nearly clotheslined Caden over the bonnet whilst he was trying to get into Shane's car, and bearing in mind he had the door wide open, and he sped down there. Caden shat his pants. It was fucking bad. Anyway, we got Showcase. Shane wanted to go see Dan, which is an anime. I haven't really heard of it or seen it. Looks good though. And then me and Caden went to watch Karate Kid Legends, which is pretty good. Now, bearing in mind, I live near a cinema or a theatre, which is normally £6 or £7 or £8 per ticket, which isn't bad. Here, it was £12.50. I could have cried. Bear in mind, I was paying for Caden as well, right? So, luckily though, Caden's still a student, so I only had to pay £9.50 for his ticket, which helped a bit. And then I bought me and Caden two... so, obviously, the ticket then is £22. And then, here's what you got to think, right? I got a large popcorn all to myself, because Caden didn't want any. I ended up sharing it with him though anyway. I got sweet and salty popcorn mix. I love just the sweet and salty mixed. I just love the contrast. And then I also got 2 large drinks for me and Caden, 2 large Pepsi or Cokes, whatever, which you refill yourself. £18 for all of it. I was gobsmacked. I was like, really? And then, not to mention, the way that my local cinema does it, Savoy, is they mix the popcorn all together. Well, at Showcase, what I'm guessing they did, I didn't really watch her do it, but I'm guessing she layered it. So she put sweet at the top, salty in the middle, and then maybe fucking sweet at the bottom again. I don't really know. But by the time I dug through all the sweet, and bearing in mind I would have been catching like little strays of salt, I then got to just pure salt. And that was fucking bad. I drunk all my drink because it was just, my mouth was so dry. And then you had the people in front of us. Oh, by the way, I just want to quickly mention, when we were walking to the back of the cinema, there was a woman there who just shat herself. For not shat herself literally, but she, as soon as me and Kane just got to the top bit, she just looked really scared. And so we made the effort to go to the other end because we don't want to make her uncomfortable. Don't know why. There were other people in this movie theater. I don't, you know, the world doesn't revolve around it. Obviously, you know, maybe she's, you know, had something traumatic happen before. I don't really know, but that was just a bit weird. And then while we're watching the movie, which was really good, by the way, Karate Kid Legends, great film. All the acting was brilliant, the storyline was brilliant, the visuals were brilliant, amazing. A group of us, a large group of people in front of us just kept yapping and standing up and yapping, especially through one of the first fight scenes ever. The dumpster, or the alleyway fight scene was fucking awesome. The back alley fight was great because of how realistic it was, and they kept standing up. And Caden was getting mad, I was getting angry, I was considering saying something, and then I realised that there was like fucking 5 or 6 of them. I was like, yeah, I don't really fancy getting my ass beat, so I didn't really say anything. And then I was going to say something and then just blame it on Caden and watch Caden get his ass beat, but then I thought that's a bit mean. And I did it anyway. No, I'm joking. But yeah, and then we ended the movie, met with Shane, then left, and then we grabbed a Wendy's on the way home. But that was in Spalding, so the only real good part, I mean, it was a decent day out, to be fair, but the only real good part was the Wendy's, and that wasn't even in Peterborough. So, I've been to Peterborough before, but I've never really just had a day out there. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give the Peterborough day out experience a 2 out of 10. I genuinely just disliked it there. The people there are weird, the environment there is weird, it's just a shithole. I probably won't be going back for a while. Anyways, hope you liked my take. See you later.